Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to Lesson 2.9, Problem Solving with Division. Please pause to write the lesson number and title in your notebook. Today's lesson objective is to solve problems by using the Draw a Diagram strategy. The word strategy got left out of the typed description, so please make sure you include it when you write it in your notebook. Let's begin our lesson with the Unlock the Problem. It says, Sean and his family chartered a fishing boat for the day. Sean caught a blue marlin and an amberjack. The weight of the blue marlin was 12 times as great as the weight of the amberjack. The combined weight of both fish was 273 pounds. How much did each fish weigh? If you remember back to 4th grade, you did some lessons like this before. We drew some boxes to compare the size of each fish or item to the other one. So we're going to solve a problem like this today. The first things we need to look for are how we're going to solve the problem. So we need to know how much did each fish weigh. We also know that he caught a blue marlin and an amberjack, and that the weight of the blue marlin was 12 times as much of the amberjack, and the important total is 273. So let's go ahead and fill in our problem-solving steps to solve the problem. The first step is, what do I need to find? We need to find how much each fish weighs. And they told us that at the end of our question. What information do we need to use? We need to know that Sean caught a total of, let's go back and look for our total. It was 273, so he caught a total of 273 pounds of fish. And we also need to know that the weight of the blue marlin was 12 times as great as the amberjack. How are we going to use this information? Well, if you remember to our objective, we are going to draw a diagram. Okay, so to draw a diagram, we can compare the size of each thing by drawing a number of boxes to compare them. So I will draw one box to show the weight of the amberjack, and then I will draw 12 boxes of the same size to show the weight of the blue marlin, because it is 12 times as much. So the amberjack has 1, and the blue marlin has 12 boxes. Then I'm going to divide the total by the total number of boxes. So altogether we have 13 boxes. So we're going to divide 273 by 13. And remember, we got 13 because there's 12 here and 1 here. So we have the total number of boxes. So 13. So 13 goes into 27 2 times, which is 26. 26 subtracted from 27 is 1 left over, and then I'm going to bring down the 3. 13 goes into 13 1 time, which is 13, no remainder. So that means that 21 is not my answer, but 21 is how much can fit into each one of these boxes. So the amberjack is 21, but the blue marlin is 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Every single box is worth 21. So that means that it is 21 times 12, because it's 12 times as many. So the amberjack only weighed 21 pounds, and I'm missing the next line, but we need to figure out how much the blue marlin weighed. So the blue marlin, we need to multiply 21 times 12 in order to know how much he caught. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Magic 0. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. And add them together. 2, 5, 2. So blue marlin, he caught 200 and 52 pounds. And if we add 252 and 21, we get to our total of 273. Today's lesson is a short one. It's time to go to your lesson activity. The lesson activity says, solve by drawing a diagram. Kai picked 11 times as many blueberries as Nico. Together, they picked 936 blueberries. How many blueberries did they each pick? I've started this problem for you by drawing the diagram already. Kai has 11 boxes because he picked 11 times as much. Nico only has one box because whatever we don't see is a 1. Because if it was a 0, we'd multiply by 0 and we get the number 0. So whatever we don't see in the word problem is a 1. So Nico is 1 box. And all together, they picked 936. So we're going to do 936 divided by the total number of boxes. Remember, Kai has 11 and Nico has 1, so the total number of boxes is 12. Once you get that problem, fill in each box with the answer, and then we need to answer the problem, how many did each of them pick? So Nico is going to be just 1 box, but Kai is going to be the number of boxes times 11. This problem's a little bit tricky, so do the best you can in your math notebook, and if you get stuck, come and see me at the teacher table when it's your turn. Great job!